Welcome to Mysteries, Myths, and Legends. I'm Taylor,
I'm Savannah.
and happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back.
We're back. We're back.
We missed you.
We
Hope you
did.
missed
It's
us.
been a long time. It's been a long year. It's been a
Mhm.
long week for you guys, but it's been a minute for us.
It's been a long time, and we've both been to places.
We're world travelers.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I'll start off because I went to New Orleans. It was
Tea.
so cool, so fun. Highlights. Okay, highlight reel right here. We went to a vampire bar. Amazing.
Oh my god, that's
It was
incredible.
really
I did
cool.
see the blood bags.
Yes,
10
like
out
they
of 10.
had drinks that were in like little fake blood bags. So
Real.
that was kind of cool. Yeah.
Wink.
And they had two options. It was one for vampires and one for mortals.
What'd you get? Vampire?
Well, I got the one for mortals because I thought it was gonna taste better, and it did.
Boo. I get that though. No, I get that.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. And I don't know, the bar was just like decorated really cool, and they had a coffin, like the upstairs. There's a coffin from
Fire.
from one of the vampire shows. I forget which one.
Vampire Diaries?
No, it might
Mm.
have been like True Blood or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. One of those shows. I didn't watch the show, so that's why I don't remember which one. But
Mhm.
they had a coffin. I did post a
Fire.
picture of me
Oh,
standing
yeah.
with it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah. And it was just decorated really cool, so that was really fun.
Love that.
Also did a ghost tour.
Ooh,
Got to see some
fun.
cool locations. Got to see Madame Lalaurie house.
That's insane. That's
And
insane.
I also saw I saw the house from American Horror Story.
Coven.
Coven.
Ugh,
That one.
10 out of 10.
And then why am I forgetting the name of the witch from American Horror Story who was also a real life? Are we
Yes.
I'm missing her name right now. I
Oh
didn't
my
write it
god.
down.
Okay, it's Angela Bassett. Is the actress. No, I know her name. Madam. No. We covered her. Wow, I'm blanking right now.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm blanking so much.
Marie Laveau.
It's Marie Laveau. Yeah, no, I saw her house too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, did you see
So-
her grave?
No, because okay, we actually went to the cemetery
Mhm.
that she was at, but it was locked. Because
hate when they do
apparently
that, yeah.
because people kept like putting like graffitiing her
Mhm.
grave.
Well, they
in
say,
particular.
I covered it in my episode, they say if you write on it that you
Yeah.
can have your wishes come true.
Well, they kept the person who was doing our ghost tour.
Oh, it was like on the tour.
We
cool.
didn't go on the tour, but she was talking about it during the tour, and she was saying that yeah, like they usually keep it locked unless there's you can ask for them to open it. I guess I don't know. There's some way to have them open it, but they usually keep it locked because they were painting her grave pink or something.
Oh,
I don't really know about that, but
interesting.
yeah, might need to look into that part. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, ghost tour. It was pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Also,
What the heck? That's so
I
cool.
saw a bunch of different places. Like she was going over a bunch of different, haunted places. I caught a few of the names, but some of them, it's
They're
like when you're,
French
well,
also?
it's not that maybe it's that they're French, or it's just like the way she was talking so fast. It's like I would miss what it was called,
Yeah.
and then she would just like explain. So I know the story, but I'm like, okay, well, what's it called though? So I've been trying to look up some of these.
Yeah.
I can't
fun.
find, but regardless, it was so fun, and New Orleans is such a fun city.
Mhm.
So it was cool.
Love that. I have to go there.
And
one day.
okay, if you ever go there and you're on Bourbon Street, I did put our stickers all over Bourbon Street. So
Nice.
go and
Go find
them, please.
Go find them, take a picture.
Anyways, where did you go?
I love that. I went to Spain, and I went to 4 different places. I went to.
You went everywhere.
I did.
Way farther than me.
Yeah, it was really far. I went to Tarragona, Sant Feliu de Guíxols, Girona, and Barcelona.
Wow.
And it was so magical. Oh, there's just no words. that place is, all of those places are just so beautiful
Yeah.
that, like, the pictures can't even do it justice, honestly. It was insane. The amount of hiking and walking that I did was insane
Yeah.
levels.
No, like I was only gone for like what, maybe it was like 4 days, and we walked a lot, and you guys probably walked
Oh my
way
God.
more.
Well, the place that we stayed like the most time at was like this resort, and the resort itself was on the top of this mountain,
Okay.
built into the rock, like that overlooked the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
Which was insane. Like, I'm telling you, it was a labyrinth in there, and you would just be walking down the hallways, and then there would be hall, and then there would also just be rock, because it's actually built into the rock, and it's called Eden Rock.
Okay.
So it's literally like in the
That's
rock.
pretty
But
cool.
to get down into the town, you have to literally hike down the mountain and back up it to get back up to the hotel, because there's not really cars. I mean, you can drive, but we didn't have a car.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
walking we did. And so we literally, one day we went down into the town and back 3 different times, and that was a lot. But
Dang.
yeah. So yeah, we definitely got some steps in. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, sounds like
But
it.
it was so,
Wow.
it was just like the most beautiful place. I didn't even care to hike down that mountain because the views
Yeah.
were incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I need to go someday.
Yeah.
Just to one of those places at least. Like that's
Yeah. If you have to go to one of those places, I would recommend Tarragona.
okay.
That's my favorite place in the whole world. There's like ancient Roman. Okay, I talked about it before I left, but I didn't remember what it was. So
Yeah.
if you listened, it is actually an ancient Roman amphitheater.
Okay.
And also, we'll have to have a bigger update on this, but me and Dina, who I went to Spain with, we actually did take the spirit box, and we did do a ghost investigation at this Roman,
my God.
ancient Roman amphitheater, and the evidence that we got, it was so scary that we only listened to it once, and we had to stop listening to it, and we couldn't ever do another ghost investigation there again because we got really scared. Because
Wait,
it was talking to us. It was talking to us in Spanish, so like in real time we didn't know what it was saying, but we were just like saying it, and then later we transcribed it.
Yeah.
And so that's why I need to, like, get those notes and stuff before I really talk about this. But the things that it was saying and like actually answering the questions, it was unreal. Because here, maybe like, I don't know, in a different language, it's just different because it's like almost 2 barriers is crossing instead of just one.
Right.
And it
'Cause
makes it feel a little bit more real, I feel like, than if it's just like here and they're speaking English.
Yeah, because you were speaking in English and it was
Well, actually, we were speaking both.
Okay.
We were doing both. So
Okay.
as best as we
And it
could,
was
we're
just-
not fluent in Spanish for sure, but I mean, we can have a conversation.
Yeah.
So
And you were
I'll have
doing
to
this
get those
in a
notes.
hotel, or
We were doing it on the balcony, which is literally right above the ancient Roman amphitheater.
Okay.
It's built literally at that hotel. So yeah. And so we did tour the amphitheater also, and it was this huge place that people would come from all over, and it can hold 15 to 20,000 people at the time. Not today. It's definitely crumbled since then. It's from 2 AD.
2?
2. 1, 2.
It's from the year 2.
It's from literally the year 2. And
That's
so the fact
crazy.
that any of it's still standing is crazy. And it's like 3 stories still. And it was like probably 10. And there they had the bull fights, the gladiator fights to the death, and also public executions. That's what actually it was used for most. So knowing that fact and knowing what they said to us, I will have to come back with a full story on what they said, because
I need to know.
Yeah, it was really crazy. It was crazy, but
wait, what?
Yeah.
We
Full
need,
update on that later. I just got back also. Okay,
Yeah.
like guys, I just landed essentially.
We really need a full rundown on that whole amphitheater, because that's
For
crazy.
Sure. No, for sure. That's gonna be coming for sure.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
we'll pick back up. Check back in next time for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spain,
Oh
10 out of 10.
Oh my God.
10 out of 10, except for one thing. But why dwell on that? It's fine.
No.
Because the rest of the trip was so magical.
Right.
But, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, we did promise the people, Savannah.
We promised the people.
A long time ago.
Okay,
we
what did
promised
we
the
promise
people
them?
that we were gonna go see The Conjuring Last Rites, and that we would
Oh,
give them a
yes.
review of
Yeah.
that movie. And, I did predict that either one of them would die. Spoiler alert, guys, if you don't want spoilers, fast forward like 30 seconds. It's been out for a long time now. Honestly, you should have seen it by now. Sorry.
I mean, true.
Sorry. Anyway, that was enough spoiler warning. Neither one of them dies in the movie. And I was shocked by that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I thought because The Conjuring the whole time has like taken the stories and kind of made them a little bit crazier,
Mm-hmm.
that they would kind of end it a little crazier than it actually happened in real life. But they did not. They
Yeah,
stuck
they
to
didn't
the.
really change. I mean,
Mm-mm.
the ending, I think we all kind of agreed we didn't fully like the ending.
No. Mm-mm. Boo. And I
Unfortunately.
mean, like, yes, that happened in real life. Like, I do appreciate that, Ed and Lorraine Warren never did solve that case, and so in the movie, they don't solve the case.
Right.
But that's really not a good movie to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's what happened, but I wanted them to take the creative liberties to finish it themselves.
Yeah.
But they did not. And instead, we just got this mirror that was like spinning for 2 minutes, and I was like,
yeah. And yeah. And when he just starts randomly chanting an exorcism when it's like that wasn't part of the movie at all, though this is the higher time. And then he's like, let's just bring this out.
Yeah, it was the end was very debatable, but I will say,
Yeah.
like, I had an enjoyable time watching the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I liked
said
it.
that, yeah.
I just didn't love it.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Yeah, what out of 5, 10? What are we gonna give?
Out of 5, I think
Out of
I think I
5.
gave it 3.5 on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
I would say either 3.5 or 4. I don't know. I every day I go back and forth between them.
I would say 3.
Mm-hmm. See.
3.
Well, there you have it. There you have it, guys.
Yep.
That's The Conjuring. We do have movies coming up. It's been a minute. Me and Savannah haven't been able to see a movie.
No, we have
and
so many.
we are addicted to the movies, so I do feel like a fiend for the movies right now.
I know.
We have to go see him, The Long Walk. Those are the big 2 right now.
Yeah.
So,
and like I bet
the
people at the AMC are like, where did they go?
100%. They're like, oh my god, are they not A-listers anymore?
Right, because we were going so often.
Oh, we're there, and they know us. The people absolutely know us. Sometimes they even talk to me, and I'm like, actually, that's kind of embarrassing, but
yeah,
it's not. But
we gotta befriend them.
We do. Maybe they can give us some free stuff. Wink, wink. But okay, no, we do have one more update that we said we were going to tell the people weeks ago.
What's our update?
Okay, this is old news now, but it's still important, so I'm going to say it. Lady Gaga a couple weeks ago released a song called "The Death Dance" for Wednesday season 2 on Netflix, and whatever, great song, 10 out of 10, love it. But what's important about that is the music video for that song. Go watch it right now. It's on YouTube. The Death Dance, Lady Gaga. She filmed it for real at the Island of the Dolls in Mexico, which we covered in episode 191. And so go watch it, because that's crazy that she got permission to film there. Like it's it's wild.
It's out, right?
Yep,
it's out. Watch it.
Savannah, I'm telling the people to watch it, and Savannah herself hasn't even.
I'm gonna watch it after this.
Yes, no, it's so crazy though, because like people don't really get permission to go there, but she did, and she's actually dancing with the actual real haunted dolls on the island. So
that's crazy.
It is crazy, and if you want to know the real story about that island, listen to episode 191. So, dang. Yeah, okay. But other than that, I think that's really all the intro topics I have. What about you?
Yeah, that's it. But
other than obviously to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yeah,
of course. Obviously, that's a given though at all times. But okay, it has been so long, so I need to focus here.
Yeah, we really need to put our intentions into these cards. Fully. Let it absorb.
Literally. Okay. I'm very intrigued to know what this is going to say.
I know. I'm ready.
Actually. ASMR time for you guys.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't have faith in myself, but that was actually really good.
Yeah. All right. Okay. What's it gonna be?
Am I
What's it
crazy?
say?
What does that say?
Strength.
Why can't I read that?
The font
The
is a little
T's,
bit weird.
the T's are not
But I'm
T's.
pretty sure it's strength.
So we have the card of strength reversed. And this is such a cool card.
Astrological correspondence.
Leo. I knew it was gonna be because
That's for
lion.
you. The strength card reminds us that true power comes from within. Through patience, gentleness, and compassion, one can overcome obstacles without resorting to physical aggression. The woman and the lion signify that we need to tame the beast within ourselves to find balance. So, our reversed means has the keywords of struggle, anger, rage, and pride.
Real.
So is it?
That's
I
real.
think it's telling us to overcome the struggle. Like, are we gonna?
No, we are. No, you're so right. That's exactly what it's saying.
Yeah, like we will.
And we will.
We will, exactly.
Period.
Don't be too angry. You know, we got it.
That's real. Lucky I needed that. The cards always know. They really do.
Know.
Wow. Love that. Right. Well, love the tarot. Always love it. I miss the tarot, honestly. I kind of wanted to pull a tarot card, but I don't just keep pocket tarot on me, but maybe I need to.
Yeah.
No, and if that doesn't exist,
there's got to be mini ones, right?
We need to get on that. And if that doesn't exist, that's our idea. You can't have it.
We're gonna get tiny tarot.
Yeah.
Tiny tarot. Wait.
Don't take that. You can't take it. It's ours. It's already a thing. Sorry, we already made it.
We just copyrighted it.
Yep. Sorry, right now.
Can't.
Sorry. Anyway, if you want to get into your story, Savannah.
Okay. So this week I'm going to be covering a haunted location that I actually saw on the ghost tour that I took.
Yay, I was hoping you would.
So I did say I was like trying to figure out some of the names of these places, but this one I do know because this is where we started. So nice. I knew
you saw the place. Yeah.
And there was actual like sign outside. So it's called May Baily's place.
May Baily? That just sounds so Southern, but it's like not, you know?
She's actually Irish.
Okay, Baily. I can see that too.
Yeah. Her, it's first name May, last name Baily. You know, May Baily. Anyway, this is where our ghost tour started for the night, and this place was once May Baily's sporting house. Do you know what that means?
No. It's like sporting goods?
No. It's like a fancier brothel.
Oh, okay.
So it's a brothel, basically.
Okay.
But I think they called them sporting houses if they were like more like well kept.
Okay. They're the nicer brothels.
Yeah. Anyway, it's now the Dauphine Orleans Hotel. And it's because it's on Dauphine Street. I think I'm pronouncing that right. So yeah, that it's now a hotel. And then May Baily's is like the bar of the hotel. Nice. So they still have the name, but yeah. And it's also 1 block from Bourbon Street.
Oh wow. So close, very close. Yeah.
Honestly, this would be kind of a cool hotel to stay at. We didn't stay.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, is it open as a hotel now? That would be really cool.
It is. Okay, so the history of this hotel. In the 18th century, this like plot of land, before it was anything, it was owned by this guy Don Andreas around the 1780s, and then he donated a portion of it to Charity Hospital. And then they ended up selling it, and it changed hands a few times. And it was actually owned by Madame Lalaury's cousin for a time.
Oh, wow.
Augustine McCarty. So he owned it for a few times, for like a little bit of time. And she actually lived like, her mansion's like a few blocks down the street.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
Yeah. So crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But anyway, in the 1840s, May Baily and her family, they moved to New Orleans from Ireland.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
Wow.
They, the tour guide, our ghost tour guide, she was kind of giving us a little rundown of the history of New Orleans. I don't know if you know much about
No.
it.
I just know
Okay.
it's like old, but and like
Yeah.
France.
Well, yeah, it was
But that's it.
owned, like the land like was originally, like, I guess, colonized by France, right?
The Louisiana Purchase.
Yeah, something like
Something
that.
like that.
But they what she was saying is that most of the people who lived there to begin with, like France took a bunch of people like just off the streets and like from jails. And so like all the prisoners and like the people they wanted to get rid of basically and sent them to New Orleans to develop the town and like build stuff. So they were still putting these prisoners to work. But they're like, let's just send them there. So then they stayed there, and then it was mainly a bunch of men. So then they took a bunch of women off the street and put them there. They took all the women they didn't want, put them there,
so they can have families.
So, and they also it was a mixture of like the ladies of the night, but also they brought like religious people there too, like I think nuns and stuff, like I don't know. So it's like it kind of makes sense with how it's progressed over time, because New Orleans is a very like, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like a Catholic city. It seemed to be because there was a big church there. And they also have all of these like it's just like party stereotypes.
Totally.
You're just like drinking all the time. Their history of brothals and everything.
And so, like flashing people to get the beads at Mardi Gras.
Yeah. No, see, that's another part of the Catholicism and like the partying comes together in Mardi Gras, because the whole reason you're celebrating Mardi Gras is for Good Friday. That's a Catholic thing. And then it's also a party.
Big party.
It's a whole
big party, big church.
It's interesting to think about. But anyway, so that's like a little bit of the history there. It's kind of, I don't know. It's fun to think about, like how all these things started. It's like France literally took all the people they didn't want there and put them in New Orleans, and then that's how they got their culture.
Yeah, that's so crazy, because they have serious culture there, like serious.
Yeah, like party.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, the Baily family, they decided to move here from Ireland, and so this was May Baily and her sister Millie and their father, which I don't even have his name.
Unimportant. So
when they got there in the 1840s, yellow fever was really, really big.
Yikes.
Bad. Big bad.
Big bad. Ugh, that's not what we like.
Actually, side note, I remember reading this book about yellow fever, but it was about yellow fever in like Philadelphia. And it was like one of my favorite books back in like elementary school. Anyway, I think it was literally called
Savannah
like
loves
Fever.
yellow fever.
I think it was called like Fever, and then it had a year. I forget what. I don't want to say the wrong year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fever 1992.
No. It was like 1770, something like that. No, it was literally about yellow fever.
Savannah loves yellow fever. Clip that.
Oh my god. Okay. So, anyway, their father, soon after they got there, he contracted yellow fever.
Rest in peace to that man.
Yeah, because he did pass away very soon after they moved.
That's really tragic. So then they were just by themselves? Yeah. In a new city? Oh, that's terrible.
So they needed a way to support themselves. May, she saw a few other brothels opening up on the street. There's one like right across the street from where they were. And she decided, this is a good way to make some money. So she opened up their house as a brothel.
Oh, I thought you meant she was
Um,
gonna go work at the other one. She's
no,
like, no, we'll just open my
she
own.
opened one up, yeah.
Period, May.
And she actually got some money to start the business from her father's friend, because I guess he was there long enough
Yeah.
to like make some friends, or
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway,
Well, that's good.
yeah, so she got some money to start it up. And unfortunately, Millie, her younger sister, was the working girl of the brothel.
Oh, dang. I thought she was making the brothel so they wouldn't have to work at the brothel, but
No, like
unfortunately, no.
May kind of forced her sister into it.
May, that's mean.
Yeah,
That's really
horrible.
mean.
Horrible. Because she was like managing the brothel. She's like, it's mine. Like, you're gonna work for me.
That's insane.
Right.
I would be like, no.
I know.
But I guess what choice does she have? She didn't.
And I was trying to get their like actual ages, because I mean, it's not, it was kind of questionable. I was trying to, determine.
Yeah.
And our like tour guide, when she was telling the story, she did say that Millie was young. But it's so so what I found is that May was around 20-ish,
Mm-hmm.
and Millie was around 15.
Oh my God. Okay.
So
That's
she's like making
boo.
her 15-year-old sister do all this.
That's terrible. That's really terrible.
Not good.
May, that's bad, bad.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't May
So
do it? She's literally old enough.
she's like, I don't want to do that.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I know. The brothel, it opened in 1857. So,
Wow.
yeah, I guess about like 10 years after their dad died. So I guess maybe it did take a little bit of time to, get it started. But,
Yeah.
So anyway, side note on the brothels here in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
This area of the French Quarter was referred to as Storyville.
Okay.
It was a 38 block radius, and the brothels, they were illegal, as they are now. But the only thing that would really happen if they like were caught was that they would get a fine. So they would just like be like, okay, well, we're just gonna pay it, and you can come back later.
That's so stupid. But yeah.
So then they just continue to work. He's like, whatever. And then actually in 1897, they legalized prostitution in Storyville.
Okay. Nice.
So there was
no more fines.
There's a 38 block radius where it was legal.
Wow.
From 1897 until 1970.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's what, about like
30?
20 years, 30 years. Is it 30? I can't do math.
Yeah, it's about 30.
Yeah. So, yeah, and May Baily's is actually known for being the first licensed brothel in New Orleans.
Okay, I hate that even more, actually. I was happy for a minute, and then I remembered.
I know. I know. It's so unfortunate.
No, that's terrible.
And they do still have the license hanging in the building. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
So
it's kind of cool, kind of terrible. I don't know how to feel. I'm feeling conflicted.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and May Baily's, it was closed down around 1917 when the legalization kind of went away and the red light district was shut down. So they were like, we're shutting it down. Yeah. So okay. Anyway,
I bet people were not happy about that.
I know.
Back then.
I know. I didn't really look into that part of it, but
yeah,
probably not.
Mm-mm.
Okay, but back to Millie. Millie hated the brothel life. She's like, get me out of here.
Of course.
She hated working for her sister and like doing all, like, I would hate that too. Okay, literally, she's just being like a slave. Literally. And like being forced to do things that she doesn't want to do. Yeah, horrible. And she obviously wanted more in life. She's like, I need to escape, get out of here. And what she really wanted to do is find a man and marry him and have him take her away from everything.
Period, Millie.
Which I get it, because it's like, it's the 1800s. That's what you do when you're a woman. That's how you can
get away. Yeah,
get away is
100%
a man. Because
yeah,
we don't have to do that anymore.
Thank God.
We can do it ourselves now.
Thank God. But that
back
was at
then.
the time, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all she wanted in the world. And in 1861, she ended up getting her chance. She met a soldier at the brothel, a Confederate soldier.
Boo. Boo.
But we are in
Boo.
the South in the 1800s, so I get it.
I mean, yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Still boo.
Confederate soldier. They fell in love. They fell in love,
Aw.
and he proposed to her. She was so excited to get married, get away from everything. And, they, up until the wedding, so super excited. The day of the wedding comes. And mind you, this story is being told to us on this ghost tour, and I'm at this for a bachelorette. So it's like
Yeah,
somebody's getting
preparing for the
married.
wedding, yeah.
And so just keep that in mind while
Okay. I'm so scared to know what's going to happen.
So on the day of their wedding, she gets horrible news.
Don't tell me he died.
He died.
No! No!
He's dead. And
What
that's
happened?
when our tour guide turns to my friend who's getting married and goes, "That's not gonna happen to you, though." Yeah. So anyway,
Wow. What happened to that man?
Okay, here we go. The story goes that he owed some money to somebody from gambling, and he knew he couldn't give her like the life that she wanted because he didn't have any money. So then he like killed himself. But I don't know if I
Jesus!
buy that though, because
Like-
why would you propose in the first place? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Maybe
it's
it
giving
happened
that man,
after the
it's giving the
proposal.
man that he owed money took him out.
Right. It could be that, or another theory. What if it was May?
Oh, I feel like you just shot me. Oh my god. Because
Listen.
it probably was. She was like, "No, you can't go. You can't leave
Yeah.
me." No, that's you got Savannah just killed me with that news. Like, no, actually I fully believe that it was her.
No, I'm saying. And honestly, a lot of the stuff does not a lot of the research I was doing didn't really even say that as an option. But it's like such the clear option, like such obvious.
No, it's so obvious. I wasn't thinking about it for like 1 second until you said it, and then it's so obvious.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it was definitely her. I don't know.
I think so too.
So anyway, Millie was heartbroken, obviously. She's like, "What the hell? I can't get away now?" Like, I feel like she's not even like missing him. She's just like, my whole chance of leaving is gone.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like, oh, that's so terrible.
Yeah.
My heart breaks for that girl.
So she spent the next few days like running around the streets in her wedding dress. Just insane. She was going crazy a little bit. She's like, "Get me out of here." Just running around with her wedding dress on.
Yeah.
And it's not fully clear what happened to her, but I'm pretty sure she passed away from heartbreak after that, is what they say.
Oh my god, no.
She just like didn't make it.
Millie.
Yeah.
That's so sad. And that's really that just sent chills down my spine, because that's exactly what happened to my grandma, and her name was Millie. I'm not kidding.
Wait, my great grandma's name was Millie, but that didn't happen to her.
Oh, dang, that's crazy. That's really crazy. No, Millie, that's sad. That's so terrible.
In 1969, May Baily's, it was turned into the hotel that it is now. And there's still many ghosts that haunt the property.
Don't tell me, Millie.
Millie.
No.
She's one of the main ones. She's seen in her wedding dress just around the property, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see her just by the elevators, like by certain doors, just all over the place. She's just everywhere.
Oh my god.
Just a lady in a white dress, a wedding gown.
Yeah.
Millie's fiance is also seen in his Confederate soldier uniform.
Wait, oh my god,
pacing around the courtyard.
I was not expecting them to be there together. I kind of love that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that they were seen like together, but they are.
But they're both there. Yeah. That's crazy.
So he's pacing around the courtyard. And then there's also some just, random things that'll happen here, like whispers around the bar, um, glasses moving on their own, or like staff and visitors have both like talked about how there are, they just have strange encounters.
Mhm.
Um, and some people even say that like the ladies of May Bailey's are still there to like entertain people.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's
um and
crazy.
the I'll mention again our my tour guide. I want to give her a shout out. Her name is Lilith. Love
Love
that.
that. Love
She
that.
she was talking about how she had some encounters before that like these ghosts will talk to her
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
like give her different vibes and stuff, so that's kind of awesome. And she mentioned before that like they um I don't know, they kind of gave her the vibe that when I mentioned before that May maybe had killed Millie
Yeah.
or Millie's fiance.
Mhm.
uh she said that the spirits had basically told her that that was true.
Okay.
So I'm like, I kind of believe
No,
it.
listen, I already believed it, but that just confirmed it for me. Like,
Right. I know.
wow.
Like she seemed like she was pretty in touch with some of these
Yeah.
spirits
No, I
in the
have
hotel.
such a
So it's kind of cool.
petition for that place. Can we rename the bar to Millie Bailey's?
Honestly, true.
Because
Changes to Millie's,
I
even though it's named after the brothel. Like I get it, but also
I get it,
like
but like honestly,
give Millie
May's
her
had
time to
enough
shine.
time and she didn't do nothing. So
Mm-hmm.
petition to change it to Millie
Yeah.
Bailey's.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. She deserves that. That's what I'm calling it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and another thing I was gonna mention, she said that the ghosts of like the ladies, the girls,
Mhm.
they do not like men. Which
Right.
sounds about right.
Right.
Because what were they doing during their, when they
Yeah.
were
They
living?
didn't have no good men contacts, I'm
No.
sure.
Yeah.
In that place.
So they'll like pick on them more than like the women. So
I
makes
love that.
sense.
Now I really want to stay at this hotel when I go to New
Mhm.
Orleans.
I know, or at least just go to the bar. I got a
didn't
drink there.
hold
It
on,
was
I
pretty
didn't
good.
even think about the fact that we could just go to the bar.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just went into the bar.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. And the good thing about New Orleans is you can get a drink
And
and
take it
then
on the
just
street.
just walk out.
Love that.
Take it on the street.
Love that.
We do love that. So anyway, yes, that's the story of May Bailey's place.
No, that is insane. No, I was not prepared for that story. You did not tell me to buckle my seatbelt, and I didn't.
I'm sorry.
And I didn't.
Did you fall out of the car?
I fell. I fell. You literally killed me when you took me out with that theory because she did kill that man.
She had to have.
Oh, I am so shook right now.
And it didn't even work in her favor because
exactly.
I feel like she still lost.
Yeah, she loses either way, and that's what she gets.
Yep.
If she did that, which I'm going with, my gut is telling me she did that. So
I think so too.
Insane. Well, I have a story for you that's insane in a completely different way than that.
We gotta move on somehow.
Yeah, there's no way. So I have for you the legend of the Manises UFO incident.
Okay.
Dun, 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 UFO time. UFO time. You know I love me a good UFO. And so the night before I was going to fly to Spain, obviously I was like, I need a story when I come back so I can just, record and be ready. Right. Proactive for you guys, as always. So I'm just sitting there on my computer, typing away, the night before, probably 8 hours before my flight to Spain. Okay, just know that. So this story is taking us to Valencia, Spain. Okay. And of course, yes, if you have noticed, I have been doing a lot of Spain stories. That's because I did just get back from my Spain trip and I was super curious about what was going on in Spain. And as I already told you, I have came in contact with some Spain ghosts. So,
right.
Yeah, had to. But if you know me, two things I love, Spain and aliens. And this story has both. So we win.
Okay,
So
perfect.
let's get into it, shall we? It is November 11th, 1979. Flight JK297 had just taken off from Austria with 109 passengers on board.
Okay.
The flight did stop one time on the island of Majorca to refuel, but then it got back up in the air and it was going to Las Palmas, which is another island. And so everything about this flight started off completely normal, regular, typical. But about halfway through the flight, it's around 11 p.m. at night, obviously, and the pilot, Francisco Javier Lerdo de Tejada, what a name. Him and his crew, they noticed a set of red lights that were quickly approaching the plane. Just in the middle of the night.
Yikes.
Big yikes. These lights, they appeared to the pilot and the crew like whatever it was flying directly in front of them, and it looked to be on a direct collision path towards them.
What?
From what they could tell from their angle.
I don't like that.
No, and neither did they. So obviously the pilot gets on the communications and he's like, can we have some information on this aircraft that's in front of us?
Right.
And he's calling into the flight control center, and actually it's the flight control center in Barcelona that I flew into. Okay.
No way.
They said, I don't see anything flying in front of you, sir. And he said, well, baby, I see something flying in front of me right now with my eyeballs. And they were like, we got nothing.
I bet they said that word for word.
Word for word, quote unquote. Yeah. And so he was like, okay, well, let me call the military flight control center of Madrid and see if they have something. They said, no, baby, there ain't nothing on there. He said, yes, honey, there is. I'm seeing it with my eyeballs. And they were like, we have nothing. We don't know. Then we don't know.
Yeah.
And so obviously the pilot's stomach sinks to his booty.
Oh my God.
Because what do you mean nobody knows what's in front of him and it's coming directly towards them?
Right. Oh my God.
I would be losing my mind if that was me. And yes, this was 8 hours before my flight into Barcelona. So
oh my God, no.
I didn't know that was like the trajectory of the story before I picked it. But then, boy, did it make me nervous for my flight.
Yeah, no.
But yeah. So obviously, with no information, the pilot did the only correct thing to do, which was to change altitudes so that way their plane was lower than whatever was flying towards them. However, he does that. They go down some hundreds of maybe thousands of feet.
Yeah.
The lights, they go down with them. They follow him.
Okay.
They follow him. They follow him, and so now they're once again directly in front of each other. Seemingly flying towards each other.
Okay.
So at this point, the pilot is like, okay, whoever this is violating every single safety rule that's ever been created for any pilot. And the pilot, once again, makes the incredible decision to go off course and make an emergency landing at the Manises airport.
Right.
Which claps to him, because I just love that he wasn't playing around. He was like, whatever. Like, clearly whatever this is playing around with him. So he was like, we're not dealing with that.
Yeah.
Land it.
Yeah.
Which is exactly how I would want my pilots to react to that too.
True.
So, yeah. So, fun fact, this was the first time in history where a commercial flight was forced to make an emergency landing because of a UFO.
First and only, or just first?
Actually, I don't know. I don't, because that was a bullet point, I'm going to assume that's not the only.
Yeah.
But I do think it was the first.
That's crazy.
Very wild. But, like, what a story also for the people on that plane.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Oh, I was like, please let me see a UFO. Update, I didn't see a UFO.
Yeah.
But I was like, honestly, I would want to.
Mm-hmm.
But the flight crew actually reported that the lights did abandon their pursuit of the commercial flight once they started the landing. So essentially, once they started going down, the red lights were like, we're out of here.
Okay.
Suspicious.
Right.
That's very suspicious. But at that point, it was already too late to stop the landing, so they just went ahead and landed the plane.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, by this point in time, though, the UFO was being picked up on the radar.
Okay.
So that's when we were able to determine that there were actually multiple UFOs. That was not just one. These lights were each individual UFOs when they
Oh
thought it was
my
just one
god.
big ship. Multiple.
That I don't know which is scarier.
Honestly, I think multiple. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, like would you rather see a huge one or many
I
multiple
think I'd
tiny
maybe
ones?
rather see a huge one
Right.
because multiple, you can just, there's too many of them to like
Yeah,
keep track of.
right.
Like, and
Exactly.
also
Like
you don't know how many
that
there
might be
are.
scarier.
Yeah, horrifying. So, yeah, they were found by the radar, and each one of them were estimated to be 200 meters long. And they were seen by several witnesses. And guess what else?
What else?
One of the UFOs actually passed very close to the airport runway, and the physical people who were on the runway, like operating the lights,
Yeah.
like zoomed by them.
Oh my god.
And yeah, so that actually caused the landing crew to have to use their emergency lights because, like, as they're landing, it's like zooming.
Mhm.
Like, it's just like mocking them, honestly, as they're landing
That's
it.
oh
So,
my god.
yeah, so the land crew, though, when they were like signaling, they just thought it was another plane. They were like, yeah, come on,
Mhm.
it's the UFO.
Mhm.
It's not like that's so crazy. I would love to talk to those people because, like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because if it's dark, like, what do you just see the light?
Yeah, you're just seeing
right?
like something, you hear like it's flying down. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just the plane.
Oh
But
my gosh.
yeah. So, since there was still at this point no answers from anyone at all, the Spanish Air Force steps in. And the Spanish Air Force has this, flight, this jet that's called the Mirage F1. Big fancy, okay? Big
Okay.
fancy military jet. They are like, all right, let's send Mirage F1 up. So we got to find out what this is. So the pilot of the Mirage was a man named Fernando Camara, and they sent him out with orders to follow the UFOs. They said, get them.
Okay.
Not get them, but follow them.
Yeah.
Catch them. So to catch them, he had to increase his speed to Mach 1.4, which is,
Okay.
in the most basic terms, severe. That's like rocket level. Okay. That's
Like as fast as you could go.
like Mach
basically.
1 is like face sucked in, like you're about to like
Oh.
rocket. Like
Oh.
like it is not just like
Okay.
takeoff. It is
Yeah.
that is very, very fast. Very, very, very fast. So
Yikes.
and that actually, him going Mach 1.4, that was just so he could get eyesight visual. That's still not him being very close to this thing,
Oh my god.
which is even crazier.
Yeah, it is.
But once he got visual contact with it, he was able to say that it was a cone. He also only was following the one that was like had dipped down because the rest of them were gone by this point. So he's following one of them, and he said that it was a cone-shaped object that was displaying a changing bright color.
Okay.
Yep. But as fast as he was going in this thing, he could not keep up with the UFO, and he quickly lost it. He just really had enough time to see that it was cone-shaped and it was like changing colors. Magical.
That's okay. I
Like,
don't even know what to say because
no.
this thing is going that fast.
Yeah.
And
He can't catch it, and that's like the best jet the Spanish military has.
yeah.
Can't catch it at all. Scary. That's scary. So it was at this time that comms came in saying that there were indications of another UFO being spotted near Valencia, Spain.
Okay.
So the pilot was not that far from Valencia, Spain at that point. So they were like, all right, you go. You're already up there. So he gets there. He sees the UFO in the sky. And just as he was getting a good view of it, it accelerates to speeds he can't match, and it disappears
Right.
immediately again. But this time it was a little bit different because it seemed to cause, when it zoomed away this time, it seemed to cause a lot of computer issues in the Mirage F1 jet.
Wait, so it put out like some sort of signal to like mess them up.
Yeah,
too.
all the electronics were jammed and frozen, and the onboard alert system was warning the pilot that he was being locked on by a continual missile radar.
Wait, what? Oh, wait.
So So, like,
I was not seeing that coming. They
no.
said there's a missile headed towards you.
They said it's locked. You're locked in there. Like, it's going to shoot you in seconds.
What?
And that does exist on those kind of planes. So, like, but he was, like, looking at it, like, the computer was malfunctioning. So maybe the missile wasn't locked.
True.
But what if it was?
Right.
Like, I would be having a heart attack if I was this man. Just this one man fighting
I mean, what are
God
you gonna
knows
do
what.
at that point?
Honey, fly back down. What do you mean?
It's gonna get you, right?
I don't know. I'd still try to run. I'm not just going to let it zap me. I'd try to
I
run away.
guess.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would really try. So, anyway, if you don't know what that means, though, aka the UFO has its guns pointed with the laser at this, right on this man. Like,
Yeah.
that's so scary. But, you know, he doesn't give up. No, he's still trying to follow it, even though it is saying that it's locked on him. But it was seemingly just a computer malfunction. And I
Right,
don't think the
okay.
missile was actually locked on him, but really,
Okay.
who is to say? But after his third attempt of trying to catch this UFO, it completely disappears, going towards Africa. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the direction that it disappeared in. That's as much as we know. So, and of course, the pilot is still trying to find this UFO, but after an hour and a half pursuit, he was running out of gas. So he didn't have any choice but to turn around and go back to the base with
Right. Yeah.
really no answers. Not really.
Okay. I
Like,
hmm.
I
This-
can't even imagine being that man.
No.
At
Cause
all.
what the hell?
Also, the fact that that's his job is just to take the missile and just go follow scary things that you don't know.
Right.
That's such a scary job. I
Oh my
can't.
God.
I can't. But anyway, the public impact of this story, it was huge. It really blew up.
Yeah, cause did it get out immediately?
Because
feel
tons of people saw it. It wasn't just
Well, yeah.
you
Okay.
know,
Okay.
tons, like people at the airport, on the ground, in the sky, the flight crew, hundreds of people saw this in real life. So, of course, it blew up. So much so, actually, that it reached the Spanish Parliament in September of 1980. And this caused the High Chair Representative Enrique Herzog to publicly ask for an official explanation from the military.
Oh.
Because it was like the Parliament was getting bombarded.
Yeah.
And they were like, the people were like, we demand answers of what
Yeah.
this is. So they were like, we gotta know what it is. Sorry.
Okay.
Government rules.
Are they like, we don't know?
Well, well, all of his requests were dismissed, and what they came up with was that this was nothing more than a series of, quote, freak optical illusions.
Oh my God. Of course. It's just optical illusions,
no,
guys.
that's the biggest BS answer I've ever heard. Honestly, just say that it was like Russia or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't say you guys are crazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I mean, I guess they don't want to say that it's another country because they don't want to scare everybody.
Well, that's not what the U.S. would do, but that's why Spain's different, I suppose. You
No,
know?
I feel like
You think they'd be like,
They
oh, we
got-
don't know?
that's what has happened. I feel like in the past. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they try to blame it on other stuff.
Not the
I feel like
government, at
I don't
least.
think they're like, oh, you guys are crazy. You guys are seeing stuff.
Well, they just don't say anything.
Facts. But okay, but they could have just not said anything, you know? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Hmm.
anyways, yeah, the full report of what they had was declassified by the Spanish Air Force in August of 1994, which was many years after that, like
Okay.
25
So
some.
they finally are like, okay,
Eventually.
we'll tell you.
Eventually,
guys.
yeah. And it states that flight JK-297, the pilot, the plane crew, the land crew,
Mhm.
and the Air Force captain were, quote, misled by flashes emitted by a distant chemical industry complex and some stars and some planets, end quote.
What?
So they're claiming that all these people, actually what they saw was lights from this chemical plant, and also the moon, and also planets. That's what they're mistaking as UFOs.
Okay.
So, okay, mate, let's go with it. Let's okay, sure. Let's think. What chemical industry complex are they speaking of? Well, the only one that they could even be referring to is located 100 miles from Manises. So, does that really make sense? That's really far away, guys. That's really far away. So, does that really make sense? No. But tragically, that is the only non-UFO possible theory that we have. And It's what's legally on the papers and what's legally been said. But most
Right.
people do actually believe that this was literally just a UFO. But people actually don't think this was aliens. They think that this was like a human, like
Yeah.
people flying and doing who knows what up there. Like they don't think it was aliens, but like they don't really know what they were like, what they could have possibly been doing. I don't really know,
Yeah.
but
Some sort of government agency,
something,
some sort of military.
something. Yep. And let me
Yeah.
make this clear: even though the report has been, declassified and stuff, people absolutely consider this case still an unanswered mystery, unsolved mystery.
I mean, yeah, that's what it
Because
seems like, because their answer is not an answer.
babe, their answer is not an answer at all.
So
Not
I don't
at
know
all.
about it. I don't know.
So yeah, do you think they were seeing the lights from the chemical plant, or do you think
No.
that it was a UFO?
He was chasing it. What do you mean?
He was chasing it so much so that he ran out of gas in the
Yeah.
plane.
Like, and if it,
And why would that man lie? Why would he lie?
right.
Why would
I don't
any of
know.
those hundreds of millions of people lie? Like,
I don't know. From that information,
it's
I
crazy.
am.
It's so
I
crazy.
think it was some sort of UFO flying. Like,
Absolutely, it was.
has
Yeah,
to be.
so doing that story, I really, really was hoping that I would see some red lights outside of my plane, but unfortunately, I did not. No, I
Nothing?
didn't see nothing weird,
Dang.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the Manises UFO incident. Dun dun
Oh
dun.
my gosh.
I don't know what it was, but that is scary. Like that story actually scared me pretty bad. To be not a scary
Yes.
story, because like, what are they doing? I don't like, and also like, what if it was aliens? Because how are they going that fast? It can't beat the
Right.
Spanish jet,
Right.
but people don't think it's aliens. I don't know.
Right.
And I don't even know if I think it's aliens, but
I
I'm
don't know.
like,
I think it's either aliens or some top secret military
right.
technology.
Yeah, some technology we don't know about, but even like still,
Yeah.
it's weird.
I don't know. I feel like
Weird stuff going
there's
on.
some stuff hidden from us.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
For
I
sure.
don't know.
For sure. But
anyway.
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got for that. But listen, you know how I feel about mysteries. It eats me alive because I want to know,
I don't know.
but we don't have the answer. But definitely be sure to check out our Instagram to see pictures of this bar. I don't know what we're gonna post.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't know, an alien picture.
I know. Yeah.
But-
Well, of
the plane.
what's it? Wherever they were landing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
We can do that.
yeah,
Right? I don't know.
totally.
Find something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy. Well, definitely also be sure to check out our YouTube and our TikTok, all linked below.
Yes.
But what we do have for the people is that next week begins the month of Halloween. Correct? I said the month of Halloween.
Oh my god, I'm so ready.
It's spooky season for real this time, guys.
Listen, we have a lot going on in October, and I'm so hyped for it.
Only fun is to come, and I'm so excited.
Honestly, October for me at least is gonna be Twilight month because I have a lot of Twilight themed things coming up.
Everything is Twilight,
including my birthday, because that's
Everything.
obviously Twilight themed too.
of course. Duh, has to be.
Yeah, so
It's
anyway.
only right. So many updates to come.
Yeah,
on all the fun
we'll
things
fill
we're
you in
doing.
on that stuff. But...
Absolutely. Well, I suppose we will see you guys next week.
Okay, well, cue the music.